What's up, guys? It's BWADE. The Warriors and the Rockets are going to Game 7, and I'm going to walk you through my 6 favorite player props in that matchup. I'll give you the research, the data that I went through to decide I was going to take these picks, and I'll give you guys enough information so that you can make informed decisions as to whether you want to tail or not. Ultimately, that's the point of this channel, is to help you guys get a better idea and analysis and data for these picks so that you can make a decision as to whether you want to take them or not. I'm never going to tell you every pick's going to hit. This is still gambling, but I do the research and I try to bring you guys along that journey. Looking at VIP last night, Friday night, guys, we absolutely dominated. We hit 5 VIP DFS slips, and then we went 5-1 in game picks. We almost swept, but Kansas City ended up losing that one game. So we went 5-1 on game picks. Cash the fuck out there. Hit 5 DFS slips, guys. If you want to get in VIP, you want to get more of these picks that I give out, there's two ways to jump in. One, you sign up with one of the apps that I tell you about in this video, Underdog, Sleeper, or any of the apps down below in the description. You sign up, use my promo code, and send me a screenshot on Instagram. I'll get you a free week of VIP. You'll get every pick I take for the next week. The other option, use code NBA in the checkout of my Winnable. There's a link down below to go to my VIP page, which is in Winnable. In the checkout, you use code NBA and you'll get 80% off. Costs you less than $10. Both great options, but then you'll be along for the ride and you'll get all of our picks and you guys can start tailing. On top of that, I do a giveaway every month on this channel. Just sent out a Paolo Banchero jersey yesterday to the winner for the month of April. The month of May, we are giving away a signed Anthony Edwards jersey. All you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. I will do that drawing at the end of the month. Hopefully, you're the one that gets to win it. Let's start getting into these picks, though. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Going back to Alperen Sengun, over 2.5 first quarter rebounds. He has not missed it yet in this series, and he hasn't missed it yet against the Warriors all season long. Now, last night in Game 6, there were 3 minutes left in the first quarter, and he had 0 rebounds. But in the final 3 minutes, he still grabbed 3 boards. He covered this. I'm going to keep taking it, guys. The value's there. He hasn't missed it yet in 11 head-to-head matchups. That's going to be our first pick, and that's just purely on numbers. And then even when you look at, like, similar, right, big men, only 2 of them missed this line. So 6 out of 8 also hit it. So it's not just Sengun. Feel really good about this one. And then I'm pairing that up with Jimmy Butler over 29.5. So this actually already bumped. Over 30.5 points and assists. And the 2 games where he's missed this, right? He missed it here where he got hurt 8 minutes in. That doesn't count at all to me. And then in game 5, he missed it when all the starters got pulled early. Basically, Steve Kerr threw in the towel and they just said, let's rest our guys and get ready for Game 6. So he only played 25 minutes. He went 2 for 10. It was a terrible showing. But I expect Jimmy Butler to show up again. He's hit this in the 3 games where he's played a full allotment of minutes. So I expect him to show up again and probably cover this. You look head to head, his numbers aren't great here. It's 3 of 7, so 3 and 4. But again, 2 of those he either barely played or he only played like half of his minutes. And this is Jimmy Butler in the playoffs, so I feel good about him hitting at least 31 points and assists here. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 2.9x for this on Sleeper. Sleeper is one of my favorite apps. They get their lines up really early. They have great payouts, tons of different promos, whether they're profit boosts, discounted lines, protected picks, and a great sign-up bonus where they will double that first deposit up to $100 when you use code BWADE, or just use the link down below in the description. But it's free money. They're also going to give you a free pick when you use code BWADE when you sign up. So you'll get that first deposit doubled, and you'll get a free pick to put onto your first entry, which will basically double the payout for the first entry. Take advantage of it. When you do, take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram, and I will hook you guys up with that free week of VIP. Switching gears and looking at this Anthony Edwards jersey, y'all, I'm excited to be able to do this. One of my favorite players in the NBA. I think everybody loves watching this guy play. He's even off the court. His press conferences are great. I was excited to be able to pick this up, and it's a small way for me to say thank you to you guys. I genuinely appreciate your support and viewership, and so all you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. It's the easiest way I could find so that you guys can enter and I can find a winner without you having to do too much. So do that. At the end of the month, I'll do a drawing and one of you will win that jersey. All right, let's get into these next 4 picks. Fred VanVleet over 16.5 points. Y'all, he was shaky after coming back from that injury. He had only topped this number a couple times. He came into the series not looking great, and he has caught fire now. He looks like vintage Fred VanVleet, and he is one of the players on this team that has championship experience, right? He won a championship against the Warriors back when he was on Toronto. He is channeling that experience, and he has stepped the fuck up in this series, dropping 25, 26, and now 29 in the last matchup. While I don't know if he's going to hit that, guys, I feel very confident he's going to hit at least 20 points. And if you want to throw in, like, you know, a slip with a couple of 3 or 4x type multiplier picks, taking Fred VanVleet 25 or more points is very viable. So I love him over 16.5. I am locking that in. Next, I'm fading Gary Payton's rebound number. So getting this at just about even money seems kind of ridiculous. He hasn't had 4 rebounds in the whole series, not once. In the last 30 games, he's only done it 8 times. And looking head to head, right, he did it a few times in the regular season. But again, we look at all 6 games in this series. He has not hit it. He's averaging 2.3 rebounds a game in this series, right? He needs 4. He's averaging half of what he needs to hit this. And there's just not anything for me that points to him grabbing 4 rebounds. Like, if we look at the games where he's hitting these numbers, he played over 20 minutes in all of those. He's only played 20 minutes twice in this series so far out of 6 games. I don't see it happening. It can happen, but the data is not showing that it's likely. So I'm fading Gary Payton 3.5 rebounds. Also fading Dillon Brooks 10.5 points. So if you watch the game, Sengun and Steven Adams played a ton. Steven Adams played way more than normal this last game. They found that with both of those big men and that size down low, they just dominated the Warriors in the paint. And I expect it to happen again. With Steven Adams getting that extra time, somebody has to be coming off the court. And in Game 6, it was Dillon Brooks. He only played 19 minutes compared to, 29 to like 36 minutes all the other games in the series. I expect he's probably going to end up playing 20 or less minutes again in this Game 7. When we look, he has not played that few of minutes in a while. We look, there's only been 3 games all year where he's played 20 or less minutes, and that was one of them. He only had 3 points, went 1 for 5 from the field, never really got in rhythm. And I expect that to kind of be his thing. He's going to be odd man out with Steven Adams and Sengun dominating the paint. Dillon Brooks just is not going to have the usage to hit double digits. And then just to boost the payout a little bit, I am adding in Jabari Smith Jr. to hit a 3-pointer. He's hit a 3-pointer in 26 of the last 30 games, including, 11 straight games now. He's hit at least 1 3-pointer in every game in the series. And he's hit a 3-pointer in every game against the Warriors this year. So it's just taken the payout from like a 4.5x to a 6x. So if you want to leave it off, you can. But I think it's pretty likely that it hits, and boosting that payout a little bit for something that seems like a 90 to 95% chance of happening, I was willing to do that. So Jabari Smith Jr. to hit a 3-pointer. That's going to be our last pick. We're getting 6.2x for this on Underdog. Underdog has tons of props to pick from. They have a really cool profit boost promo going during the NBA playoffs called the Extender, where you get a profit boost depending on which game it is in the series, right? So it starts out at 30% for game 1, 40% for game 2, all the way up to 100% profit boost in game 7s. Yo, this is insane. I've made at least an extra $300 to $400 just off the last few slips I've put in because of these profit boosts. Check it out. Underdog will also double that first deposit up to $1,000 when you use code BWADE. It's free money. They're giving us great promos. And when you sign up using code BWADE, even if you only put a couple dollars on there, I will give you a free week of VIP. Just send me a screenshot. On top of that, if you don't want to sign up for an app, or maybe you already have a bunch, or you live somewhere that you can't, you can always just use code NBA in the checkout and you'll get 80% off. Both great options, but as you can see, we hit a ton of slips on Friday night. We went 5-1. We almost had our third sweep of the last 10 days, guys. We are on fire in VIP, and I want to help you win. So jump in, join the team, and let's start making some money, guys. I appreciate y'all watching this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you can be entered to win that signed Anthony Edwards jersey. And let's get some money, boys.